lovely, Hillary here, and today I wanted to do a slightly different video than maybe I have in the past. We're coming up on my 28th birthday, and if you can believe it, yeah, I'm gonna be 28 here any day now. So I figured what would be something that would be fun to do in celebration of my birthday. And I thought, well, there's been a lot of crazy stuff happening in the world lately. What would be something that would add positivity, right, to the world versus just kind of adding to the craziness? So I am going to share 28 things in honor of my 28th birthday that I am thankful for. I think it's really important, and at least for me, it's been really helpful to kind of on a daily basis recognize all the things that mean a lot to me and then have provided me with joy and just everything that makes me happy, just kind of recognizing and I guess thinking of those things on a daily basis. It's just been really helpful. It's been a rough year for me, so you know, just thinking of the good has been really a great practice and a great habit to get into. So why not go ahead and do that? And I'm going to be using my iPad to help me remember the things, because you know what, 28 things is hard to remember. They're hard to remember, and I'm gonna just refer to my list so that I don't forget anything. So the first one, and some of these will be really obvious, like family members and stuff, but yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna jump into it. So my first thing that I am really thankful for is my wonderful husband, Fledge, my partner in life, my best friend. He's been a really awesome, supportive individual for me, and he's always there to make me laugh, to buy me ice cream if I need it, and it's wonderful to have such a caring individual. Oh, I'm getting all teary-eyed, it's so nice. Note, I am a crybaby. I don't like the term crybaby. I am very empathetic, and I have a lot of emotion, and so I cried about a lot of stuff. Cute puppy videos, cry about it. Sad stories about soldiers coming home to their families, or really heartwarming stories, cry about it. So anyway, I'm really thankful for my husband, for my partner in life, Fletch, because he's just such an amazing individual, and I feel so incredibly thankful that I have him not only as just a human in my life, but as somebody that I can spend the rest of my life with. So it's pretty great. And number two, again referring to my list, I'm gonna say my mom. So again, getting emotional, I'm gonna try not to cry. My mom passed away 1 year ago, so it's been a hard, sorry. No, I'm not gonna apologize for being emotional about it, because it's okay. It's been a hard year. But I had 27 wonderful years with her, and I'm so thankful that I did, because she shaped who I am today. Oh, I'm gonna get all red and stuff. As I was saying, my mom was a clown growing up, so like her humor and her generosity and kindness really shaped who I am. So I'm really thankful that I had her as a mom. Number two, no, that was number two. Number three, can't say I'm thankful for my mom without also saying thankful for my dad. He has been such an amazing individual, you know, so thoughtful, so caring. He's just been such a great person to be around, and I love my dad. So thankful for my wonderful parents. And then I have, you don't know this probably, but I have a really big family. It's just like it's a big confusing thing. So I have 3 brothers, 3 sisters, and I grew up with my brothers, and they were just always so wonderful and really, really shaped my sense of humor. They're the ones who got me into watching like Saturday Night Live and The Simpsons and all that stuff. And so, oh goodness, did I just hit the mic? I'm sorry. So they really just kind of shaped who I became as an individual. And I'm really fortunate, my brother actually lives in Seattle, so not very far from me. So we get to hang out all the time, and he's just always been so wonderful. So my siblings. Number 5, I'm thankful for my online community, because all of you, all my friends on Instagram, all my readers of my blog, just the community I've found has been so incredibly supportive and loving and just wonderful and kind, and I started my blog right after college because I was having a hard time finding friends, and most of the people I knew in college, like a lot of them had moved away, and it was just a challenging time, and I had gotten really into to film photography, and so I wanted to find a community where I could get involved, and so started a blog that grew into having a social media kind of following and trying to grow that, which I didn't think was a thing until I started blogging and I looked into it, and I've just met a crazy amount of wonderful people through my blog, through my Instagram, just through my YouTube, and I'm so thankful that I've had an opportunity to meet so many wonderful people, because they've really helped me grow as a person, and I love them all. So there you go. Number 6, I can't keep doing the hand thing because I have one of my hands filled. Number 6, I'd say, would be growing up in Alaska. So if you don't know this, I grew up in Anchorage, Alaska. It was a really interesting experience. And I got used to, being surrounded by wonderful nature, and I'd say that growing up in Alaska, I realized early on that I wanted to go out and explore and see a lot more, and I think that growing up in, it was the biggest city, but it was a small town. It helped me kind of realize what I wanted to do with my life, and that I wanted to go out and see more of the world, and I had these great aspirations to do and see a lot. So that was really cool. But I love Anchorage, Alaska. I love Alaska in general. It's a pretty cool place. So number 7, I will say, is my wonderful sweet dog, Lily. She doesn't make as many appearances as maybe like Fletch, but she has been such a wonderful, loving little pup. Fletch got her for me a few years ago. What would that be, like 4 or 5 years ago, for my birthday, and I just love her so much. She brings me so much joy. There's nothing like having a dog welcome you home, I will say that, because it's just so wonderful, and I love that pup so much. She can be a pain. She is a dachshund. Dachshunds are hard, but I love her so much, and I would not trade her for anything. Number 8, I will say I am really thankful that I have a job. It's like, that's one of those things where maybe you don't recognize it, or if you do or don't love your job, you don't think of it as something to be thankful for, but I'm really thankful that I have a job, because it allows me to spend my free time doing stuff like this, making videos, blogging, hanging out with friends, shopping, like all the stuff that I love doing. It's because I have a job that allows me to pay my bills and do other stuff, and that's really, really cool. So I'm really thankful for that. Number 9, I'd say, and I couldn't list off all of my friends, but number 9 is just, in general, my friends, because I have so many wonderful, amazing, sweet, kind, talented, funny friends who help me, like, by inspiring me, by encouraging me, by being supportive, just everything. I love my friends. I have some of the best friends. If you're my friend, which most likely you are, because it's a lot of my friends who watch these videos, and if you are not currently a friend, hit me up, we can be friends. But if you're one of my friends who watches these videos, thank you for being so wonderful. I love you. Don't ever change. Number 10, my home. I'm glad that I'm able to rent a house. I'm glad that I have enough space to keep all my cute things. I have a roof over my head that is pretty great. My house allows me to have all these wonderful things. It protects me and my family, and I'm just really glad and thankful that I'm able to have that, because not everyone can, and not everyone does. Number 11, less sentimental. I'm thankful for coffee. Yep. So, funny story. I didn't drink coffee for a very long time. I first started drinking coffee in high school, and it was because I was interested in this really cute, kind of hipster guy, and we hung out. We were just friends. It was like he just saw me as a friend, and I saw him as like a beautiful, hip indie god, and it never went any further, but that's okay. So we hung out. For her first hangout was like meeting up at Starbucks, and I got a hot chocolate, and I was trying to do it on the like the down low, and of course they like called out my name, hot chocolate for Hillary, hot chocolate. And so after that I was really embarrassed, and I wanted to impress the dudes, so I started getting mochas, and then mochas turned to white mochas, and white mochas turned to white mocha Americanos, and now I can drink brewed coffee with sugar and cream, and it's just, yes, but it helps me wake up and I love it. So, coffee. Segueing from coffee, number 12 I have is all of the wonderful people at Starbucks who know my beverages and don't judge me for coming in as frequently as I might. I don't go daily. I try and only go a couple times a week, but I love those people because they know my drink and they make it delicious, and I love them. So thank you. Thank you, all you wonderful baristas. Number 13, I'm gonna say I'm thankful, itchy nose. Number 13, I'm thankful for the really sweet lady who does security at the parking garage at my work. I know it's like really random, but she's really nice, and every time I see her, she has a big smile on her face, and it's a wonderful way because she works the second half of the day, so when I leave, and it's a really wonderful way to kind of leave work is, okay, thank you so much, have a great day, and then heading out. And she seems like a really sweet girl, and I know that a lot of people probably don't take the time to say hello, and so I try to chat with her whenever I can, as long as there's not like cars behind me. But yeah, she's really nice, and I'm thankful for such a lovely person to end my day. Number 14. So I've said my friends, and when I said friends, I meant like friends that I maybe currently have, and now number 14, I want to say I'm thankful for all of the people I knew like back in the day. So like high school, elementary school, those really hard times that kind of shaped who I would become. I'm really thankful I knew the people I did, because they basically helped me become who I am now, right? I had a lot of really awesome friends who I've lost touch with because I moved from Alaska, and you know, we just didn't keep up, and that sucks, but it's okay. But I'm really thankful I had the time I did with them, because they were all lovely people, and I'm just really appreciative that I had them in my life. Number 15 I have is my experience with social justice in college. So growing up in Alaska, I didn't really know anything about social justice. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know that we needed social justice. I didn't know a dang thing. And going to PLU, I learned a lot. It really shaped my value system. Like, I knew that I didn't look like mean people, and that people should all love each other, and those were maybe like my core beliefs, but I didn't understand social justice. And so college really taught me like how to stand up and agree or disagree with things, and it was a really good experience. And so I'm just really appreciative that I had an environment that was open and welcoming for that kind of thing, because it really did. It helped me become who I am, because I know most of these things didn't they? But you know, I feel more comfortable speaking out and like raising my voice, and I think that's really a really great thing. Number 16, I'd say my last job. So I intentionally with my blog didn't really discuss work stuff because I didn't want it to kind of overlap. But my last job, I didn't necessarily like the work I was doing, but I loved the environment and my coworkers. And so I'm just really thankful, because I learned a lot. I learned a lot of patience. I learned a lot about, you know, taking charge of my own responsibilities and finding work to do and working closely with others. And it just really helped me develop, not only personally, but, you know, as a professional. So I'm really appreciative for that experience. Number 17 I have as pop culture. So if you don't know me, or maybe you can tell by all my stuff behind me, I'm a big pop culture buff. I love movies, I love television, I love books, games, all the things. And it's that love of pop culture that has allowed me to really connect and become friends with a lot of really cool people. And I'm really excited that that's something that I've been able to enjoy and then be able to enjoy with other people and bond with them about. So that's really cool. Number 18 I have is Washington. So after leaving high school, after graduating from high school, I knew I wanted to get out. I wanted to go see something else. And so I came to Washington because my brother lived in Seattle and I had been accepted to PLU, Pacific Lutheran University. And I'm just really thankful that I found such a wonderful state. I really like living here. I don't mind the weather. I don't necessarily like all the rain all the time, but I like it. It makes me happy. And I met a lot of wonderful individuals here, and I'm happy that this is where I ended up and that's where I've stayed. 19, Instagram. I know, sorry, but I'm thankful for it because specifically with Instagram, I have met a ton of really awesome, super cool individuals. Like, I just can't believe how many wonderful people I've met. And it's because of Instagram. It's because I took the time to comment on someone's photo or like their stuff or shoot them a message. And I've made a lot of my friends that I have now through Instagram. Like my friend Laura in Portland, my friend MacLeod in Portland, my friend, I think was my friend Rosie. I think I met my friend Rosie who lives in Australia through Instagram /blogging. My friend Jordan who runs Jordan Dene clothing, like really awesome nerdy clothing. I met her through Instagram. Like, just so many awesome people and people who live all around the world, all across the country. And I wouldn't have met them if it wasn't for this weird little photo sharing site. So that's really cool. Number 20, I would say, is Etsy, because Etsy has also allowed me to find a lot of really amazing artists and small business owners, people that, 10 or 20 years ago wouldn't have the success that they have now. It's thanks to platforms like Etsy, and that's really cool. And I've been able to find really amazingly talented individuals that I can support through Etsy, and that's really, really cool. So I'm thankful for that. 21, I have another gushy thing. It's my in-laws, the people I married into their family. I'm really fortunate that I married into a loving, kind, thoughtful family. I feel like with marriage, you always hear the rumors like, oh no, my in-laws, oh, someone has to have crazy family. And I think I have the crazy family, so sorry, Fletch. But I'm really fortunate I married into such wonderful people because I like them a lot. And so I feel very lucky. It makes sense though. They made such a wonderful Fletch, wonderful son. So, So number 22 I have as a few jobs ago, I was let go from a job. It was really hard. Like, I didn't like my job. I didn't like my boss, but having that rejection really hurt. So it was a really difficult time, but I'm really thankful for it because it allowed me to learn from it. I guess it just kind of helped me understand, like, being let go sucks. It sucks. It makes you feel like poo. But you can always pick yourself up and move on and get past it. So it was a really crappy yet good experience, and I'm really thankful that it happened. Number 23, I'm thankful for my ability to laugh at really crappy situations. It's not always the case, but there are times when I'm able to look at something and just laugh and say, wow, that's ridiculous, or wow, that really sucks. And being able to laugh about it and get past it allows you to just kind of move on and figure out ways, I guess, that you can either fix the situation or help it. So I'm really thankful for that. I already brought up my siblings, but specifically 24, I want to talk about my sister Melissa. She is from my dad's previous marriage, and growing up, I knew her. I believe she lived with us when I was little, and then she moved back with her mom, and so I didn't get to see her very often growing up, and that was hard, but I'm really thankful we've reconnected, and I'm gonna get all emotional again. I'm almost done with this video, calm down. I'm really thankful that I have her in my life because she's just a loving, wonderful person, and she's given me two adorable nephews who are a bit high-strung. If you watch this, Melissa, you know it's true. You know it's true. But they're a little energetic. But I love them so much. They're such wonderful kids, and I'm just thankful that I have such a wonderful, wonderful big sister. So, let's see here, guys. We're almost done. 25. I'm thankful for, I already talked about like the specific person at the garage, at the parking garage that makes my life better. But just in general, all the amazing people that probably don't get recognized that truthfully make my life easier. I mean, the amazing people who pick up who do the garbage routine stuff, like pick up the trash and take away our recycling. Thank you. The amazing woman who straightens up the bathrooms and stuff at my work. Like, I bet those things are gross, and I see her every week, and I always say hi and ask her how she's doing, but I don't say thank you, and I need to do that more. The great ladies at my work who like restock the coffee, they never get recognized. No one says thank you. But I'm really thankful that there's so many people who truthfully do all this work without like any recognition. It's because of their wonderful work that makes my life so much better, and that's really, really nice and lovely. So thank you. 26, I already talked about the fact that I am emotional. So 26 is the fact that I am very empathetic in my ability to feel so much. I don't know why. I don't know why I am the way I am, but I can cry at the drop of a hat. Like, I'm not even, you've seen it already like 3 times in this video. I'm a crier, and that's okay. It's cool. I know that about myself. I accept it. And I appreciate it because that ability has allowed me to recognize and understand other people's pain. And I think that's really, really cool. So, number 27, oh my gosh, almost done. 27 is the fact that I was able to go to college. That's not something everyone can do, and I'm really, really fortunate that I was able to do that. And I'm thankful that I was, because it taught me a lot, not only like education-wise, but socially. I learned a lot about myself and about the world, and that's really cool. And then number 28, the last thing for my 28th birthday, is I'm thankful for all the individuals out there in the world who fight for what they believe is right, who stand up and speak out. I guess this goes back to my social justice upbringing, but it's so important to express those feelings and to stand up and say either I support blank or I don't, and this is why. And I think those discussions are really, really important to have. I'm not saying anything about my own personal views, but you know, I think it's something that needs to happen. I think it's something that is important regardless of what side you're on. And I'm really thankful that there are people out there who are willing to say something that might not be the easiest thing to say, who do things that aren't necessarily always accepted and welcomed, and that's okay. And so, thank you. Okay, that was like a roller coaster of emotions of a video, isn't it? But 28, man, that's it. I'm 28. Closer to 30 than I am to 25, and that's weird to think about, but it's all good. It's been a good, hard, difficult, challenging, wonderful year, and I look forward to another one, and many more, hopefully. So, thank you for watching this video. I guess I should do a 29. I'm thankful for you. Thank you for watching this. As always, I just really appreciate you staying and hanging out and watching this and chilling with me and all that. So, thanks. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can watch all my videos and be informed when I post more. And as always, have a great day. Thank you. Bye!